Hey folks, Chuck here, Wynot Wander. Just outside the RV, Goshen Springs Campground near Jackson, Mississippi. It's moving day. Linda had work in Jackson this week. Week after next, she's got a conference down in Orlando, Florida. So we're just getting ready to hitch up, head out, checking things, make sure everything's all right. Got our bicycles, but the weather's been so cold until today. It's in the upper 60s right now today. Got about the same yesterday, but she worked till noon, and then we went and ran errands, did some shopping yesterday. She's just coming out, getting things picked up, packed up, ready to head to, actually we're going to head down to the Gulf Coast. We thought there was an RV show in Biloxi, Mississippi this weekend, but turns out it's not for another week or two. But we're going to head down maybe to Gulfport somewhere, hit the Gulf Coast, work our way east towards Orlando. We got a little over a week to get there. But I moved the car over there just to get it out of the way. We'll get the RV unhooked. Got water hose, electrical, sewer, and everything yet to pack up. We'll pick it up, hitch the tow dolly up, get it out in the street, hitch up the car, and hit the road. So, February 1st, we spent a couple weeks up at Dad's house in Arkansas. For the month of January, came back from the kids' house up in Nebraska. The end of December just been kind of laying low, but now the traveling season has begun. So, last week, Goshen, Mississippi. The next week will be Goshen Springs, Mississippi, near Jackson. Next week we're going to hit the Gulf Coast and Florida. Then we'll be in Orlando. I guess a week from Sunday is when we check in. We got reservations at the KOA down there. We'll be staying for the week while she goes to her conference. So, but that's the plan for now. Okay, just a note for folks, RVers. I do have and use nitrile gloves when I'm messing with sewer lines, things like that on the RV especially. Now I usually do my water lines first, then the sewer. That way I am not contaminating the water lines with sewer mess. As we go, this makes it easy. I can just shuck these off and throw them away. But it's kind of swampy around here from lots of rain last month. In fact, let me just walk right over here. Okay, this is our campsite. And right over here in the trees, now I'm outside moving around. Until a few minutes ago, there were frogs over here croaking and squawking and doing what they do, but see right here, it's almost swamp ground in here. Now it dries up during the summer, but right now, even between us and there's a camper next to us. The office building's up there a ways. There's some other sites aside of that, but right down through the center of there is kind of a drainage low spot. Gets awful spongy around where our sewer hose and things are. Now, in fact, where I'm walking right here, this is almost muddy. Right here. And I filled a water tank earlier, overflowed, got a little wet underneath the coach there, but just let me show you. Here's a big mud hole right here, if you can see standing water. It's been that way all week. It's not from me, from overflowing my tank. Right around the hydrant here. Of course, low spots. It all gets soupy. So anyway, I went around to get my gloves on, get a rag. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wet my rag here, make it a little soupier in the process. And I'm going to wipe off my water hose as I pick it up to put away, just so it's cleaner. I've got a basket right here where I keep my water hoses, and I've got a tub in there where I keep my sewer hoses. Try and keep them divided, keep things a little cleaner as we go. I'm going to wipe my hose off. don't know if you can see here, it's kind of muddy where it's been laying on the ground there. Then I'm also going to use this rag, or electrical cord. Umbilical cord is where it's laying out there in the mud. I'll wipe it down. It's got an electric hose reel on it. So I like to wipe it down. It rolls up better without dirt in the rollers. And that way I'm not building up a bunch of dirt inside of it either. So I like to use this kind of like a tabletop. I don't know if you can see this in the video or not, but the compartment door here, just lay the hose on it. Hook the ends together to keep bugs and dirt and things out. Then I stow it in here, okay? So, kind of do the same thing with the sewer hose. We drained the black tank this morning and Linda's been doing some laundry. I closed the gray tank valve while I took a shower and she did some laundry. Then we used that to flush out the sewer hose, so it'd be reasonably clean inside when we put it away. We always try and get it washed out, rinsed out somehow before we stow it. Then our electrical cord here. Get those done, we'll be ready to hit the road. I'll go ahead and set the camera down. I don't know if this will make it on a video or not, but we'll see what happens. That's all there is to that. Safe and secure and out of sight. Clean and ready for the next time. So, all right. I think Linda's standing by to pull the RV up. Are you there?
I'm here.
Go ahead. Take her up to the edge of the pavement.
What?
Take it up to the edge of the pavement.
Oh, okay.
I did start it up earlier, build up the air and everything in it, so it's ready to rock and roll. Just needed room and I can jockey the tow dolly over and hook it up right here on the space without having to tow it all over. Go ahead. Go ahead. Look, go ahead. That's good. That just saves me from having to pull the tow dolly all over the place. Then we'll pull it out in the street and put the car on it. Really a pretty simple process. That latch is down. The pin locks the latch. This little cable is the breakaway protection for the surge brakes. So if we were to come apart on the hitch, it'll apply the brakes on the tow dolly. Of course, safety chains you're mostly all familiar with. And then the trailer light wiring connector, which with our motorcycle lift here, right here. I use these links that screw together. That way as these chains are bouncing around back here, Nothing comes disconnected. Which to carry a motorcycle, this has a another section that goes into these two hitch points, has a rail back here for mounting the motorcycle. Keeps it all strong, safe, and secure. Just make sure everything else is as it ought to be. And that's it for that part. At this point I usually do a walk around. Make sure everything is the way it ought to be. Make sure the slides are in properly. Make sure the awning's rolled up properly. Every once in a while this front awning hangs up a little bit. You'd get a little more WD-40. As we travel today, we're going to look for a place to wash this. Really hate to have it this dirty, but the weather's been so doggone cold. I didn't want to do it here at the site, which I do during summer months when it's nice. Get my box of gloves stowed. Hey, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a video. I really do like these storage compartments on this motorhome. There's two of them here, and they both have this pass-through all the way through, and it has these little drawers. Joey beds is one brand of them, goes all the way through the coach to the other sides. I'll toss my rag in here, have it for the next time, and we're ready to pull it forward. Okay, go ahead and take it out. Take my life in my hands and cross in front of her here. People have asked if this rig is easy to drive. It's kind of a learning curve, but it's not difficult. It's just bigger than what a lot of people are used to. There's Lily sticking her head out the window. Go ahead and move it over to the other side more. Hey, it's good right there. All right, so now that maybe you can hear me again, this is a tilt bed and tow dolly. It's got a pin right down here. Put a foot on it to tip it up. Now, we do put some blocks under because our car has pretty low ground clearance in the front. If we try to pull it on the way it is right now, the front valence on the car drags on the bumpers. So we keep those in the trunk along with the straps. Now this can be a one-person job. It's a little easier with two. I found out if I align the left tire here with the second row of holes in that ramp, positions it just about right on the dolly.
I did not figure that out, how to align it.
We've got these leveling blocks. Well, come up here and I'll explain it to you a little more carefully. The second row of holes right here. Okay. If you align that tire with those holes so it's just inside, that gets it pretty even with this car on both sides. So now what we do, we take 3 of these on each side. Just build a little ramp for the tires to come up. On top of that, and there, oh, pull it back a little bit, pull it back just, I put it right in the middle of that half right there, you can see it's pretty close. Okay, so Linda's gonna pull the car up just the way I told her, lining. If you roll down the window, stick your head out and line that second row of holes. That gets it pretty close to centered on there. I've done it myself quite a few times, doing it just that way because... What? Oh, I probably have to open the door a little bit. Hang out there. Keep one foot on each pedal. Oh, I hang out the door. Can you see it now? Okay. Looks like you're pretty close. I'm going to let you do it. I watch it all the way up till it's just about to the top. But make sure you got a foot on the gas pedal, foot on the brake pedal. Okay, come up, do it this way just a little bit. You're just a little bit inside. Okay, come on. That's good. Come on up. Come on up. Yeah, you really need to use 2 feet. I know it's not the prescribed way. Turn it that way just a little bit. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That'll do. Okay. See, so she's just inside the second row of holes right there. Now we just put these straps on the tires, buckle them down, put that pin back in, which as long as our straps stay on, that pin doesn't do much. We have lost straps before. Had one come clear off a couple of times, had one come off and then get loose. I don't know just how it happens, so we're pretty careful to check them fairly often now. Knock on wood, we haven't lost a car yet. Just about, I think, the 4th car we've towed on this thing. Makes life easy, because then we have a nice little car to buzz around whenever we get to where we're going.
In this case, we're in.
Okay, get them good and tight, and then those lock themselves down. And the pin goes in. Okay, the pin goes in there. That just, should things get loose, it keeps it from flopping up. Of course, the straps would hold it down until you have problems with something. Okay, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, you already put the yellow blocks away?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll just keep them in the trunk. They live in the trunk of this car.
Team effort.
And if you want to film me doing this strap.
Okay. Oh, let me come from this side. Because here's the key. Is when I've learned is when it...
Get that, so straps on the inside, straps on the outside. The hook comes from the tire side and goes through that hole. Okay, then come up here. The strap here, this is just like many cargo straps with a ratcheting tie down. The belt goes through the...
Those are smarter than me. I can't do those.
Okay, goes through the slot in the spool. Pull it down tight. Get this all the way up. Just start cranking. As it winds around there, it locks the strap. Get it good and tight, then pull this, lock it down, that locks that, so it's good and secure. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. My pleasure, sir.
Okay, here we go. We're going to get on the road, head for
Florida!
southern Mississippi and the Gulf Coast. Come along with us. Chuck and Linda, why not wander? Why not wander with us? Boy, here with one clean window. I cleaned that off. I got her a outside mount bird feeder. She can grab that bird feeder. Let's just show it to them real quick.
Oh, that's awesome.
I cleaned that window so that bird feeder would stick on there. Now it looks so bad because it's the only clean window on the coach. We're going to be searching for a car wash while we travel today. But,
here's my bird feeder.
This clear plexiglass, it's got 3 suction cups.
Back here.
Why don't you show them how it works? Linda loves watching the birds. Up at Dad's house in Arkansas,
I'm not licking it though.
there's like, no, you don't want to stick it too tight. There's like a bazillion cardinals up there. Little drawer comes out, you put the bird feed in there.
This sticks, it's already stuck. It's not stuck tight, but
Yeah.
and then the feed's in here, and then you stick your little drawer in here with the bird feed, and the birds come right in. I'm sitting right here in my chair, and the birds come right in here and stand in here and eat. I've had cardinals, the red cardinals, and there's some wren kind like birds, so I don't know what they are.
So,
But they come in there all the time.
how
It's pretty
cool is that? It says Nature Gear. I got it on Amazon. It seems to me it was about 20-25
I
bucks.
really like it. It was a nice surprise.
Next thing's getting it off. The easiest way is to reach in here with a fingernail. I assume that's why I can't do it with gloves on. I assume that's why that back is cut out. Unless it's for camera clarity so you can take pictures, I don't know. But
You're right, that worked. I didn't even stick
Yeah.
it this time.
so,
Oh, look. Do that.
yeah, first time I came on, the first time I put it on, the window was dirty, it came right back off again. So we cleaned the window a little bit, and then I think I licked those suction cups. But anyway,
Yep. It's
that
awesome.
was Linda's gift for last week. We're gonna get in the coach, hit the road. Y'all come along with us. Why not wander with us? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. See you later. See you on the next video.